wrote in Discord. God, I hope I don't leak anything out. No, that's all very private information. Oh, there you go. Now, Broden, would you say you are pretty confident in your movie knowledge?
Yeah, but I still don't know what we're doing.
Oh,
We're
the
like we're
game.
like rating things.
No, no, we're not rating anything. So IMDb has a list of all the movies in the world, right?
Yeah.
And we're simply guessing between two movies presented to us, which one would have a higher rating and which one would have a lower rating.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So this is more testing your knowledge of IMDb critics.
It's like our knowledge of the world's opinions.
Yeah. But if you have the same opinion as these critics, that means you're pretty knowledgeable about movies yourself. Let me see
Okay.
if I can share my screen with you here. Share screen. Da, 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 da,
Oh, interesting.
Are you able to see my webpage?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. You wanna let me do a YouTube intro first. Hang on. Ooh. You know what? I'll do the YouTube intro after, so I know how to set it up depending if I win or lose.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. You know what? What's a good amount? Let's play to 5. And a
Okay.
lot a lot of times I feel like we're gonna have the same answer because some of these are gonna be obvious. All right. Well, let's get into it.
Okay.
IMDb ratings. Guess which movie has a better IMDb rating? Lion King, and it tells you the left one, which was a 6.9, and 21 Jump Street. Now, one thing to point out, this Lion King is the 2019 Lion King.
Oh, good catch.
Yeah, because I think the original Lion King would not have a 6.9.
Yeah. Do
Um,
do I say my answer or do we do this on three or
we can do it on 3, but we're also free to discuss it and mind game each other. But I think we're both on the same page on this one. I think this one, the answer is really clear.
yeah,
All right,
really clear.
all right. 3, 2, 1. Higher.
Higher.
Yeah, for sure.
Watch us both be wrong.
Ooh, 7.2. That was closer than I thought. Okay, now we compare 21 Jump Street to 2012, which came out not in 2012, but 2009. I've never seen 2012.
Neither have I. I
But
have my gut reaction here,
it is like
but
a
I don't.
disaster movie, right?
Yeah. I know it had a really famous shot for being like, I mean, this is like a disaster porn movie, so it had one shot that was like, whoa, like really, maybe that's what it would look like if like X happened.
hmm I'll say my answer. I'm gonna go with lower, just because I didn't hear much about this movie. I heard a lot about 21 Jump Street, so it's gotta be lower.
This was one of those movies where like you saw the commercial too much to the point where it was like, okay, we get it. You really need
Do
people in the seats.
you think it's lower as well?
I'm gonna go with lower.
Lower, yeah, yeah, lower. Ooh, very low. 5.8. Next, Bad Boys for Life with Will Smith and who's the other guy?
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence. This would be. Is this the third or the fourth one?
I don't. How many did they make?
This is one of those like sequel, much later the facts, like trying to cash grab on the original. Because Bad Boys came out in like I don't know, like 1999 or 2000,
Yeah.
a long time ago.
It was like what put Michael Bay on the map.
See, this is hard because The original Bad Boys I know was good and had good reviews, but this is like Sylvester Stallone doing Rocky 10, you know?
Yeah.
And those never turn out well.
The question is it like ingrained into like critics' heads enough? Like, did high profile enough people work on it that critics felt like they had to rate it higher?
I'm gonna go with lower.
I'm gonna go higher.
You're gonna go higher?
I think it'll be lower, but I feel like critics will score it higher.
So you feel like you would give it a lower score than 2012, but you feel like because it's Will Smith and the industry critics don't want to piss off Will Smith.
Exactly.
Okay, all right, here we go. I'm gonna pick lower. If I'm wrong, you get a point. If I'm right, I get a point. Ah! What?
See, you can't wrong Will Smith.
Is that
He'll ruin your career.
Is that actual thing? Are IMDb scores influenced by like the people in the movie from like a political standpoint? Like, I don't want to give a bad review to Will Smith.
There's a lot of critics where like, yeah, it's kind of, you can't always trust the critic scores.
Maybe Bad Boys for Life is actually a good movie. Fuck, I haven't seen it.
True, I haven't seen it either.
I'll take
Maybe
the word
it's
for
good.
it. All right. Okay, you got one. Next. There we go. King's Speech, which won an Oscar, if I recall. The movie Oscar. King's Speech 2010. IMDb have 8, which is really high, versus X-Men The Last Stand. This one's easy. If it was X-Men 1 or X-Men 2, maybe there's a chance. But if it's The Last Stand, it's lower.
Yeah, it's lower.
Do you think any of the X-Men would have a higher score than the King's Speech?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, here we got terrible sci-fi sequels to beloved franchise. X-Men Last Stand versus Terminator Dark Fate 2019. They made so much Terminators in the last few years. It's hard to... Because this one with Daenerys Targaryen, which isn't this one.
That's not this one? Because there's the one with Christian Bale, which is what, 2016?
Yeah, that one is one. It has that
the famous freak out.
Yeah,
that's my favorite. Like, no, don't shut me up, Bruce. Don't shut me up. I love that.
My favorite part is where at the end he goes, "You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but we're done."
Yeah, but we're done professionally.
Such a good clip. Yeah, who's that girl? I can't recognize that girl. Like, you have the old girl at the top, which is from the originals, but then you have a younger girl.
Yeah,
She looks like Gwyneth Paltrow from this range, but I know Gwyneth Paltrow is definitely not in Terminator Dark Fate. Who's that? This is... Okay, so I'm going to take a book out of your page and think about who the critics will want to piss off less. Hugh Jackman or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh, this is hard. I'm going to go with X-Men The Last Stand should be higher. So Terminator Dark Fate would be lower.
I'm feeling like Terminator Dark Fate's going to be like 6.5.
Yeah, it's going to be close. All right, here we go. Oh, 6.3.
6.3.
Okay, on the sci-fi train. Terminator Dark Fate versus Star Wars The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi. That's the last one, right?
That's the last one.
See, this one was very controversial. And Star Wars fan, I know, love going to every review site and putting zeros or tens. It is never something reasonable. But this is the critic rating, right?
Yeah, if these are critics, critics don't want to piss off Disney. It's got to be higher.
It's gotta be higher.
What would you guess is the number though? I'm gonna guess it's like in the sevens.
Yeah, 7. I would say like a 7.2.
Yeah. 7.3.
Oh, exactly
All
7.
right.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Digimon the movie.
Digimon the movie.
Have you seen Digimon the movie?
I have seen the first half of it 12 times because this was the movie they would play for us during lunch when it was rainy days in middle school. This is also like Celine's favorite movie in the world.
It is a good movie.
Do you know who directed this movie?
No.
Oh, I'm blanking his name, but he's the guy that did like Girl Who Leapt Through Time and Belle that Lily was in. And like 3 other stuff.
Oh,
something Hosoda, Mamoru Hosoda or something.
Okay, that explains a lot because Belle's feeling to Digimon the movie was very similar, where like you have that scene where everyone's around the world on their computer reacting. It was like the exact same thing in Digimon.
Yep. And Summer Wars has a very similar scene too.
And he's kind of like a one-trick pony, huh?
I'm not gonna say that, but
I personally like Digimon the movie way more, but the nostalgia factor is definitely kicking in.
would the critics know it? That is the question. Would they give a Digimon like TV movie a higher score?
I would say it's lower because in 2000, IMDb probably didn't care about Japanese cartoon. There was probably some racism at play, I'll be honest.
I really want to say higher, but
It's lower, man.
I'm gonna say higher, just to see, see.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. All right. That's 1-1. All right. We'll play to 3. All right. Play till 3.
It deserves higher. All right.
It does. We're tied at 1-1 versus X-Men Dark Phoenix. I'm just gonna say lower. I'm not even gonna explain. Dark Phoenix was trash.
How low do you think it's gonna be? Like 4s, 5s?
Ooh, I'll do a 5. Like, it's still an X-Men movie, so it can't be that bad. I would say like a 5.
I'm gonna say lower too, but I think it could be as low as like a 4. I don't know.
What? That is
wow.
way too high. X-Men Dark Phoenix versus Marriage Story. Definitely higher because Marriage Story, I feel like, is one of those. It's one of those Oscar baiting movies where it's just very focused on the human emotion.
Yeah. I would even guess this is like in the 8s.
Yeah, we were actually watching this in the last house on screen, and there's some pretty emotional scenes in it, but
yeah.
7.5. Damn, you were right on. Uncut Gems. Holy crap! This movie stressed me out.
Yes, dude. These directors just make movies where you feel anxious the entire time.
Yeah.
They had that Robert Pattinson one too called what was it called?
The Lighthouse?
No, it was he like dyed his hair blonde.
Oh yeah.
Good time. Good time.
He commits crime in that one, right?
Yeah. The Safdie brothers.
I've only seen bits of Marriage Story. I've seen all of Uncut Gems. It's one of those Netflix movies. I would
this
say
one's really hard.
I would say lower though overall. Like Uncut Gems was great, but it was not fun to sit through. It was just like, oh, something bad's gonna happen. I don't know when, but something's bad gonna happen.
I was originally gonna say higher, and I thought it was gonna be like 8.1, but I'm gonna say lower because I think you're on the nose with like, well, I think a critic would watch Marriage Story and be like, yeah, I relate to that. Versus Uncut Gems, they're like, no, it's not me.
All right, lower. Oh, okay. So
all right.
Birdman or the Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. I have not seen this. I will base
You haven't seen this movie?
I have not seen it. Michael Keaton. He imagines himself to be a superhero, right?
Yes. Well, this is like a super meta movie. Do you plan on watching it? You should watch this. It's really good.
Yeah. And he's like an actor that acted as a superhero called Birdman. But
Okay.
like, his mind starts messing with him or something.
Can I tangent for a second here?
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael Keaton, the actor, played Batman originally, and after that, he would like everyone just saw him like as Batman, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's Batman. That's Michael Keaton," and he was like, kind of hated it because it was like overshadowing his whole career, and he tried to do like plays and other stuff and like anything he could to like just squish that. Birdman, he plays pretty much himself in a way where like he's a washed up actor who's known for playing fictional superhero Birdman, but he's like also like it shows him getting in his own head, and like Birdman like is like his ego and his confidence being like, what are you doing, man? You used to be an actor, you used to be a somebody, and you see him just unravel. But yeah, good movie.
Does Birdman have the same raspy voice as Batman?
Yes, he does.
Oh.
Also, okay, wait, to take it even more meta, then he plays the Vulture in the Spider-Man movies, further referencing Birdman.
Birdman.
And it's the whole thing.
Okay. I know this got nominated for a lot of Academy, so it's got to be higher.
I'm gonna say higher, yeah.
7.7. The Wizard of Oz from 1939. I'm gonna say higher because it's one of those classic nostalgia movies, and IMDb critics have a boners for those.
It's for sure higher because also this was like the first movie in color.
Yeah, it's an
Bang.
Sex and the City. Haven't seen it. I bet it's lower though.
They made a movie? It's gotta be lower.
Ooh, wow, 7.1.
It was higher than I thought it would be.
The Artist. I actually don't know anything about this.
Oh, you don't, huh? Should we just do a 3, 2, 1 then?
Okay, we'll do a 3, 2, 1. All right, 3, 2, 1. Higher.
Higher.
It looks like one of those artsy fartsy movie.
Yeah.
Oh wow, who's in that?
That one won an Academy Award.
Okay, The Shape of Water by Guillermo del Toro, who is not Benicio del Toro, who's an actor.
Yes.
It's like kind of related to the Hellboy universe. It's about Abe, which is the water-dwelling alien creature.
Wait, is it?
I want to say yes.
I haven't seen the movie, but...
Oh, okay, I'm giving away way too much information then.
Well, okay, I mean, I know it's about a lady who falls in love with a fish.
I think it's the same universe. I'm not sure though. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Give me a second. Okay. All right. I think I know it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Lower.
Lower.
Ooh. Battleship 2012. It's a movie based on a board game. Lower.
Lower. What do you think? 5? Yep.
Doolittle. Okay. I'm really confident in my answer for this one.
I mean, we're judging it against Battleship.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's some Will Smith syndrome here. I have my answer.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Lower.
Higher.
You think this movie is high? You're going with the Will Smith thing, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
No one wants to piss off Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, huh?
Yeah.
This is not how things should be scored. It should be based on the merit of the movie. Okay, I'm gonna vote lower and see what happens.
I agree.
Yes!
Oh!
That is still higher than it deserves. All right. You have 1. I have 2. If I get one more, it goes to me.
Okay.
Step it up, Brodie. Okay.
All right. Do you know what this movie is?
I have not seen it. Have you?
I have seen like a scene from it.
Okay. Well,
But are you familiar with it?
No, I never heard of it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Higher.
Higher.
Just because it's very hard to go lower than a 5.5.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Ooh, the classic Pinocchio from 1940s. Holy crap, that's from 1940s. It's gotta be higher. Pinocchio's a classic.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. John Carter. Lower.
This is funny. I'm gonna say lower. I feel like critics destroyed this movie.
The Irishman. Now you've seen this, right?
No, I did not spend the 3 hours to watch this movie.
Okay. What?
Did you watch it? You've seen this?
I watched it because I kind of like those mobster films, and it's by Scorsese.
Yeah.
Who made Departed. The problem with this one is it dragged on way too much. Like, I didn't like it that much. It had all the Scorsese like feeling, like the tension and all, but it just seemed like they were trying to recapture that, Godfather feeling, and it kind of fell short.
I'm guessing this is like a low 7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say higher.
Yeah, similar to Will Smith, you don't. It's a movie that critics will for sure rate high just because of who's involved.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's.
Oh my God.
Kind of high. Irishman versus X-Men: Days of Future Past, which was one of the better X-Men because it was combining the two.
Yeah, this is one of the good ones.
Yeah. But lower though.
Yeah.
IMDb Hollywood hates superhero movies.
What? Oh. Wow.
Oh, wow. I did not expect that.
Expect that.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe IMDb critics do know something. All right, let's keep going. Halloween from 2018 versus Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Men Tell No Tales. I have not seen a single Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Wait, really? Any of them?
Yeah, I'm not really. They just never really interested me.
Not even the first. The first one I would say is really good.
But this is Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Yes, this is the 4th one.
Oh no! But the Halloween. This is the remake.
Yeah, this is the 8th Halloween.
The 4th Pirates versus the 8th Halloween.
Ooh.
I would say this is within one point of each other.
Yeah. This is a hard one.
I'll go with. I wish there's a guess for equal. Lower.
I'm gonna go higher.
All right, I'll go with your pick. I'm gonna click higher. What? That's cap. That is
got an
so
8.
cap. That is so cap. I haven't seen it, but that is so cap.
Don't know how it did that.
Was it actually good? Maybe chat knows. Maybe they've seen it. Was it actually an 8?
No. I'm guessing it scored high because it was like them trying to reboot the series. I think this was it had to do well, otherwise there was no hope for the franchise after that.
Alright, we're all tied up 2-2. Final point. Pirates of the Caribbean versus Birds of Prey and the Fabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, which was the full name. It was so long they ended up having to cut the entire name because nobody wanted to watch it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think they ended up calling it Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, because Harley Quinn's the main selling point, but you
Yeah.
don't actually see her name until like the very end of a giant sentence.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
But if they had to change the name, which tells you it did really bad, which tells you that Birds of Prey is lower.
Yeah, for sure lower. I'm gonna guess it's like 5s. Ah, okay.
Dark Knight Rises, masterpiece higher.
Yeah.
Masterpiece. Yeah, 8.4. That's the high. Beauty and the Beast 2017 live action remake starring Emma Watson. Lower.
Lower. Sorry, Emma. Sorry.
Transformer The Last Night.
What number was this? Was this 4 or 5?
Dark World, I think, was 3. And that's the last one I recall. So I think this is what. And then there was Bumblebee. So this is at least.
Oh, you're gonna
5.
count that?
Yeah.
Cause there's Last Night and then there's the dinosaur one.
There was a dinosaur one?
Yeah, where they ride dinosaurs, like robot T-Rex dinosaurs.
I'm gonna go with lower. I hope. My God.
I'm gonna go with lower. I think it's a 6, somewhere in the 6s.
5.2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we have to restart this one because we know the score. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was a 7.6 versus Spotlight. This one's hard because I haven't seen Spotlight, but I've seen Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and that movie series was actually really good. But Spotlight is an Oscar baiter. It's got nominated before.
Yeah, but 7.6 is also pretty high
It's
to
pretty
like.
hard to beat. I would say, we'll probably say it at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Lower.
Higher.
This is it. Okay, let's discuss our thinking.
Okay. Okay.
I think Spotlight. It's Have you seen Spotlight?
I have not.
But do you remember like the story?
I believe it's about newspaper writers putting like shedding light on some big issue.
Yeah, I want to say it was something about pedophiles, but I could
Oh
be
yeah,
wrong.
I think it's like pedophiles in the church or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, and it got nominated for Oscars, either the movie or the actors, because Mark Ruffalo's in it, and I recall him being nominated for something.
I think it won something too.
You can't beat Monkey on Horses.
I don't know. I think it won an Oscar at least.
You go to the movies, what do you want to watch? Pedophiles or monkeys on horses?
Critics want to feel sad. They want to feel topical.
I'm gonna go with monkeys must win out here. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fuck you!
Critics' choice, baby.
Fuck. God damn it. I got thrown off with how high X-Men got rated. It gave me hope that people
Yeah.
would rate like action flicks like that higher. 7.6 is still really high though.
Yeah. No, I'm super surprised X-Men got an 8. No, it was a good movie, but yeah.
Fuck. Always go with the pedophiles.
Yeah. This would be a fun one, like throwing in audience choice too. This would be hard.
Yeah, I think there's definitely 2 ways to approach it. Like, what does the snooty newspapers think, and what do the audience thinks? Well, good game, Brodie.
Good game. Firm handshake.
Firm handshake. I should have known better than to challenge your movie knowledge.
I mean, it was pretty close.
GG's. Let's do this again
GG's.
sometime. Thank you for
GG's.
playing. GG's.
Thank you. Go watch Pirates of the Caribbean.
I will. The first one only, right? Because the rest.
Yeah, just the first one.
All right. Goodbye. Talk to you later.
Goodbye, sir.
GG's.
GG's.
Damn it!